just 2 minutes.
Yo, this is the Canon EOS R. Canon released this camera in 2018, and around that time we had the 1DX, which was the man back then, right? Everybody and their mama had the 1DX, and if you didn't have the 1DX, you were striving to get the 1DX. But then Canon released this R, which, of course, the price range was dramatically lower, right? And the specs are okay, but the image is what surprised everyone. And my personal opinion, this camera held its own against the 1DX, honestly. I've seen a lot of creators change from the 1DX to this camera here, right? And this camera, I want to say it built the blueprint for the new Canon cameras that's been released recently, which is the R5C, the R5, the R6, and so on. It all started from this camera. Now, my take on this camera is the quality is amazing. You can't really beat it, especially for the price range, right? And the photos too. The photos are great. Honestly, I still use this camera for photos to this day, and I've currently upgraded to the R5C. And if you know, the R5C photos are amazing. Excuse my language, right? But this camera still holds its own in the year of 2023. It shoots in 1080p, 60 frames per second. The one downside is it does not shoot 120. Well, it shoots 120, but the frame rate is 720, which of course we all know the quality is going to be a little downsized. It's not going to really be right, but if you can manage to tweak it a little bit, you can possibly use it. Me personally, I use 120. I love 120. I'm a 120 guy. I'll take 120 over 60 any day. But beyond that, it feels good in the hand. It's pretty small and durable. It has a flip screen, so if you want to use it for vlogging, yeah. Also, if you use EF lenses, you will need an EF mount to put your lens on the camera. But beyond that, man, I think this camera is still a go-to camera in 2023. You can make it your main camera, and yeah, that's my 2 minutes. Go get the EOS R.